fun fact, so a couple nights ago I was taking a shower, as you do, and I managed to turn the knob hotter instead of colder because I don't know my lefts and rights apparently. And in that moment I freaked out because I was like, ah, hot! And so I step ever so slightly too quickly, I guess, and I completely flip over and just go like in the shower, so now I have bruises. And my first thought was, she's beauty, she's grace, but I didn't even finish the sentence because I was just staring up at the ceiling regarding life decisions. But that has nothing to do with my video today. I'd like to say apologies for the echo. I'm in my kitchen because that's the only place I can really get this whole setup to work. But I just wanted to do some repressing and a tiny bit of frankening today, just because I think it's relaxing and fun, and I have several things that I need to repress, and this is kind of my way to motivate myself to finally do it. So I think I want to start with, I guess, slight spoilers, but it hasn't been that long since. This is a day after my Franken update and like a week after my Pan That palette, so not much has changed. In case if you're wondering why I had such a weird setup for my Pan That palette though, this is why, because I have to also fit all this stuff in it. But I wanted to mainly repress some shades because I'm finding it difficult to work with them and there's so little left. So my plan is just to repress these three in their pans, but I want to repress this into the top part of this one so that I can franken a new brow powder just since I'm here. And I also want to repress these three. So I'm just gonna get into that. Okay, so they don't necessarily look pretty, but at least most of the product is towards the center, and that's basically what I was doing this for. But next thing I have to do is repress this first shade in this e.l.f. palette because it just is crumbly and delicate, and I've needed to do this for months because it kept on like chipping away, and I just need to repress it. And I also need to repress this face powder just because it's kind of a mess, and it would be a lot easier to use if I repressed it. It got a lot softer once I repressed it initially after I used it in Franken's, so I hit pan a lot faster than I thought I would. now that I got all of the repressing done, moving on to the brief Frankening section. So I want to franken a new brow powder, and I'm thinking I'll choose one of these browns, and I think I'll use this shade to slightly lighten it. I probably won't use a ton. This is a matte with sparkles, and I absolutely hate it, but I figure if I mix it with another matte, the sparkles will be less prevalent, and I'm just using it in my brows, so I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but we'll see. So I'm going to franken a brow powder, and I'm also thinking I'll franken these three together to make some kind of face highlight, because this is very silvery white, but then mixing a bronze and then a pink maybe. I mean, maybe I'll just franken these two together, I'm not sure. Well, that was a bit strange. I've never had one of these pop out before. It's too bad that these aren't magnetic, because that would have been handier. Why does this kind of look like a dessert? Well, that was smooth. Gosh dang it. Alright, so we have all three back to normal. Very excited about this. This color just looks so pretty, and I've been wanting more light colors to work with. And this is just really white, so I don't want to work on so much white. So this is the refresh version of my little magnetic palette. These guys should not last long, but it's so much easier when they're not just on the edges. So yeah. Alright, so this is everything. I'm very happy with this. I got some things repressed. I got 2 new Frankens. Hopefully this was a relaxing, fun video, and maybe it inspires you to repress some things that you can't reach around the edges and you've been avoiding to repress, or if they shattered or something. Go repress your shattered products. You can do it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye!